I'm sitting by the river today, here in my hometown. Have a look. Might be a bit noisy. I've got my, what do you call it, my headphone thing in. My headphone thing, that's the technical term, I believe. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully you'll be able to hear. Today I'm going to talk about, let me say, my name's Andy. I live here in Norway. I've been living here for 26 years. And on this series of videos on my channel, I'm just talking about strange things or interesting things about living in Norway. Today I thought I'd talk about small talk because a lot of people, including Norwegians themselves actually, will say that Norwegians are not good about small talk. It's not a thing. They're very cold, they're very closed off. You need to get them drunk before they say anything. It's not true. I mean, there are elements of truth in it. I think Norwegians, like most people, probably find it a bit easier to talk, to have small talk when they've had a few beers. And English people often have the same reputation, you know. And of course, being a Brit, I'm kind of like, I've travelled in the States and I have a lot of American friends and they are the exact polar opposite. So I think you've got, on the one hand, you've got the Americans who will talk to anyone, anytime, and I love it actually. Then you've got the Brits who are kind of like, can be a bit colder, but they do like it. And, you know, you go into the pub, you can get talking to anyone, generally speaking. And then you've got the Norwegians. And what I would say about the Norwegians is they actually really enjoy the talk. It's just they're going to be surprised if you open a conversation. But do it anyway. And just act like you would with anyone else. So I also, as you know, travel a lot in Africa. And there it's very open, obviously. So just... But when I come home, I find that it's just as easy here. It's just that people don't think of doing it. So that's my advice to anyone traveling or living in a foreign country or traveling just for a weekend, is just talk to people. And, you know, it might take a little bit of balls, for a better word, to jump in and start talking to someone. But they all love it. Everyone likes attention. Everyone likes to be talked to and join in a conversation. It's just that initial opening of the conversation can be a bit tricky. But if you do it, you'll get a great response from Norwegians. They love it just as much as anyone else, and they'll be surprised, which makes it even more fun because that adds an extra element to having that conversation. So I'm going to dispel that myth about small talk. Maybe it might be more awkward if you're awkward yourself, but if you're an open person, or you can at least push yourself to be a bit open, start that conversation, you'll be able to have small talk with anybody, whether it's the person standing behind the cash register, or, you know, someone on a bus. If you want to, you can talk to them and they'll talk back. So let's cross that one off the myth list. And yeah, I'll think of something to talk about next time that I can maybe dispel or agree with. I was going to say skriven. Sometimes Norwegian comes to me quicker than English now, which is a bit weird, but there you go. That means sign. Yeah, I guess. Okay. I had to edit that a bit. It was a bit stupid. I was wandering off again. I was babbling, like the babbling brook right here. Okay, that's it for today, and I'll see what I come up with next time. Out of here.